Hi class, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Today we will discuss about your business proposal document, your mini project. Um, I hope that you already developed your business proposal document at least 95% because you will need to submit your business proposal document or your mini project in week 14, yeah, next week. So the date to be submitted is on Thursday. Uh, sorry, on Friday, 22nd of January. Okay, before 12 midnight. Yeah. Okay, submit on Friday night before 12 midnight. Okay, what you need to submit is one is listen carefully, yeah. What you need to submit one is the business proposal document itself, and secondly, a video, a presentation uh, of business proposal document. Yeah, so you need to present, uh, record the video, and then submit together with the business proposal document because the presentation got mark, yeah, to support your business proposal document. So I want to listen from you how you present your proposal to the customer. Okay, so the content of the presentation is all about about your proposal, yeah, about your system proposal. Start from the beginning until the end. So I don't expect that you present everything about your business proposal document, but you must creative enough how to present and how to uh, convince the customer, yeah, from your presentation about your system to be developed and to be proposed to the customer. Okay, so the presentation, uh, the length of the presentation is or the video is a 5 minute only, 5 to 8 minute, or maximum is 10 minute only. Okay, so you must be careful in terms of clocking the time. Yeah, make sure that you stress on the important things. So don't just read whatever your uh, from your document. So you need to stress out, yeah, stress out the main key important things and the wow factor of your proposal, especially, yeah, on the proposed solution. So this is normally the customer interested to know what is your solution to their company. Yeah. So please play with the diagram. Don't show a lot of text. So I would prefer that you present using a diagram or graphic, so that it more interested to know or to listen on your presentation. Okay, for today lecture is about the business proposal document. So I want to today I want to go through, yeah. So what are the element, the information that you need to complete for your business proposal document. I think the last lab and the last explanation about the business proposal document, I already show you how to develop the executive summary. Yep, the executive summary, your introductions. Yeah, so you should have this one. So executive summary, tell about your quick view about your proposal. Yeah, which is you wrap up all the information about the proposal in this section. Okay, and then you go to the introduction. So you introduce your system or your proposal, why you bring this proposal to the customer, and then you need to uh, tell about the background of the project. Yeah, so do some analysis about the system, current system, what is the problem of the system, what is the problem with the business flow of the company, and then you will get the solution. You will get, or you will come to the customer and then you propose something new or something that can resolve their problem. So in introduction, so you should have the project background. So don't jump into the solution or jump into the what you want to do. So you must give the some the background of the system that you want to develop. For example, you want to develop uh, healthcare information system. So you must give some background of the healthcare information system in other hospital across Malaysia, or uh, digital health in other country. Okay, how their development status of digital health, and how the status of digital health in the Malaysia. Uh, what about the initiative of digital health in Ministry of Health that they already did in our public hospital, or private hospital. Okay, and then you go to the project scope. You table out uh, the goal and objective of the project. Okay, project goal, project deliverable, what you will deliver uh, if you get this project. Okay, project logical scope. Logical scope is normally uh, under your software requirement analysis. Yeah, after you got the LOA, letter of accept, letter of award, so you will do the system analysis. Yeah? You will collect the requirement and so on. So this is under software requirement analysis. But sadly, I found in your previous submission, everything said bara, and I know that you don't know what is a bara. So this is a copy problem. Yep. So please understand what you write down, what you wrote down, and then make sure that uh, you do your work. Okay. So project logical scope normally is defined in detail in SRS or SRA. Yeah. So the detail of the system will be described. That's why I write here. So all the business requirement or business area will be referred to the bara. Bara is a business area requirement analysis. This is a term that we use in 1989, yeah, or in 1990, I think. So don't use this document anymore, because this is my time uh, in the last in a long time ago. Okay. So and then give a benefit of the system to be developed. Okay, so this is very important, the proposed solution. So you need to give an overview of the system that you want to develop. For example, you want to propose to the uh, one of the food industry, so e-makan. So you need to describe the current scenario, future scenario, okay, and then the benefit of standardize the e-makan across the restaurant for the company, okay, a challenge how to integrate between the restaurant across the Malaysia, what is the challenge, the barriers, the refuse the refusion from the user, and then this is things that you have to highlight in your proposed solution. Yeah. So it's like that you introduce, you bring the idea to the customer, why this proposal is important, why your solution is important for the company. Okay, and then you start to give the use case view. If you use the object oriented, of course you need to use uh, right the right notation. So this is a UML notation. If you don't want to use the UML notation, so you can use other notation like what we call it, decomposition diagram and etc. As long as the user can view the proposed solution or the proposed module or functionality you offer to them. Okay, so under use case, so you need to describe each of the use cases. Okay, for example, this is one of the module register patient. So what are the register patient offer to the customer? Okay, so you need to explain it. And then the maintenance of patient master index, okay, you need to describe it in detail. Yeah, so that the user or the customer can appreciate your solution. Okay, so if the system is very big, so you need to describe, yeah, explain one by one, so like this. Okay, so we have another session, we call it business architecture. So business architecture for XYZ system integrate all module. So at the end of the use case review, so you this diagram is like you sum up, you will wrap up all the functionality you described in the previous section into one diagram. So this is a powerful of graphic and diagram. Yeah. So by using diagrams, so the user can see that, oh, this is the module offered to them, and then they will see how the system is work and interrelated to each other, and what they get, how the data is collected, how the data uh, will be assessed and used for statistic purposes, yeah, analysis purposes, and so on. Okay, so again, don't copy this diagram. Yeah, so I need your uh, sorry, not need your diagram. So I urge you to innovate, yeah, to innovate how to present your solution in a graphic manner, yeah, in a graphic format or diagram, so that the idea or the idea is centralized, and then we get uh, the overall view of the system to be developed. Okay, understand class, after you describe your use case and finally you design the business architecture in a graphic format. Yeah. Okay, after you propose the solution, maybe you add another diagram. This is business contact. Yeah, we don't show the technical part. So you cannot see the server, right? You cannot see the network bandwidth, PC or gadget to be used in this diagram. So you can put another diagram, add another diagram, like deployment view, for example. Okay, so that one I put under proposed implementation. Okay, what is the proposed implementation? So under this section, uh, it describe the way how the proposed system to be implemented and managed. Okay, firstly, the system infrastructure. So when you talk about the system infrastructure, it will involve the software and the hardware. Yeah, hardware involve the software, hardware, and telecommunication. Okay, so this the infrastructure diagram show the actual implementation. Okay, proposed X, Y, Z infrastructure architecture. So you need to show how the user at the front end level communicate to the back end level, back end server, and how this back end server manage the data, manage the risk, and manage uh, during the downtime of the server or telecommunication network. So you need to uh, describe in the diagram format. Yeah. So proposed implementation. Sorry, a proposed implementation include system infrastructure. Okay, you need to explain what are the infrastructure involved uh, in your system. Yeah. So this is a infrastructure or hardware and software involved when you deploy the system. Okay. Secondly is the data center management. Okay, you need to explain how the data center in this part, in this part will be managed by your company. Yeah. So because user very concerned about their data. So how you do a backup, how you do the mirroring, yeah, how frequent you backup it, uh, when you down the server, and how the server can be take over from another server, and etc. Yeah. So there are a lot of proposed implementation. Okay, so you can add another subsection, for example 3.4.3 security. Yeah? Okay, so how you implement the security portion in the system. Okay, how describe how your solution mitigate, inshallah, the security issue. Okay, are you, for example, you implement uh, strong firewall, encryption. Yep. What else? Um, Firewall, encryption, etc. Okay, and not only the encryption, maybe you can uh, increase the security portion by strengthening the strengthening strengthening the SOP, standard operating procedure, uh, and standard operating procedure is a policy, yeah, and etc. Okay, what else that proposed implementation? Uh, System infrastructure, data center, security, and 4.4. What else? Proposed implementation. Uh, Maybe you can add the implementation strategy. Yeah. Uh, Maybe implement implementation strategy. Okay. You don't want to start the system at all branches of the company, or you maybe you do a pilot approach. Okay, or through parallel approach. Parallel approach means you you implement the new system, and at the same time you also run the current system. Both system is running until the new system stable, and then you take out the old one. Okay, pilot means you take one location or one department or one state to use the system. Then after the system is stable and fulfill all the requirements, so uh, you can implement throughout the country, throughout the company. Okay, what else? The proposed implementation. Okay, maybe you can propose to conduct the change management. What is change management? Class? Change management means change management program. Meanings that you conduct a training, yeah, training regarding the changes, the changes, the changes effect to the current business flow. Okay, so that means you need to do a explanation to the customer or to the end user. What are the process uh, that will be obsolete, will be take out from the current business. For example, yeah, in by doing by implementing the system, so maybe the process we will cut, yeah, from the process of registration for new account will be cut from 6 steps into 3 steps. So this explanation, or this what they call it, yeah, explanation and training need to be done and need to be conducted and explained to all the end user. And then you need to, in change management program, you need to do awareness program. Do awareness or promotion program. Yep. So what is a awareness and promotion program? So we need to do a town hall program. Town hall means you need to explain, you need to uh, give a briefing to all the user in the company. Maybe for example, I give one example. Let's say you use a new system for time attendance system, time clocking. So you remove the old one and then you use face recognition, for example. So you need to inform all the staff in the company. So starting from, let's say, starting from next February, 1st February of 2021, so no more punch card or no more punch in of the attendance. Okay, everything is done through face recognition. Okay, so that this is a awareness, a promotion program that you need to explain to the all the staff the benefit of the face recognition. Okay, we can reduce abuse of previous attendance system. So some of the staff can ask their friend to clock in or check in of their attendance by using the face recognition, so we cannot abuse the system. Okay, what else? What else you need to um, find by yourself? Yeah? Okay, another implementation proposal. So, what does it mean? The proposed implementation. That when your system is complete, so you propose the to the your customer how this system, how your system, uh, how you want to implement the system. Yep. How means you you list down the effective way how you implement it. You not just install the system and run. So how about the user use the system? Yeah? How about the security to protect the data integrity and so on? How the data management can be done? Okay, so don't focus on the application. Yeah, so when you manage the system, so this is a part, this is a portion, a thing that very important to highlight and propose to the customer. So this is a step that need to be done in order to ensure the system can be implement uh, with a systematic way. So another implementation strategy you need to do is 4.5 is a training. Yeah, so training is very important before you deploy the system, implement the system. You need to conduct TOT. What is a TOT? TOT is a transfer of technology. To whom that you need to transfer the technology? To the technical person of the customer. So you are not uh, in the customer office forever. So after you deliver the system, you close out the project, then you will go to another project. So you need to transfer the technology, you need to transfer the skill, yeah, how to manage the software. Okay, so this transfer of technology two technical uh, two technical personnel of customer. So when you develop a system, so don't expect that you will deliver to the end user, because the end user doesn't have a technical skill. They don't they are not the programmer or software developer. So of course each of the company, they have their IT department. So the IT department should involve in this implementation, and they will take over and maintain the system. By doing the TOT or proper TOT, so a smooth transition, yeah, can be managed, yeah, systematically and accordingly. Okay, you conduct TOT, and then you conduct user training. Yeah, the end user who directly use the system. So you don't expect that when you develop a system, then you give to them, and then okay, please use the system. Yeah. Of course, you need to give them the training how to start the system, how to set up the data set, how to configure the setting, how to create the user ID, how to change the password, how to get the password that you forgot, yeah, how you register the patient, what what are the input that must be entered, what are the input that have the option, yeah. If the customer come to the counter, they forgot to bring their my card, and then what is the option, and so on. Okay, so what else, class, on the implementation strategy, change management training, implementation strategy, uh, or they call it, I think the right word is a deployment strategy. Okay, how you implement the system, either pilot approach or parallel approach, or maybe you start from the scratch. Scratch mean is fresh, from the fresh. Fresh mean uh, you you stop the previous system or the current system, and then start the new system with the fresh data. Okay, no data conversion and so on. Okay, another strategy for the implementation 4.6 is the data conversion or migration. What is data conversion or migration, class? Data conversion is a data from the old system. The data conversion is a process to convert the data from the old system to the new system, which involve uh, different format and structure. Okay, so you convert from, let's say, from table A, for example. Table A only have uh, 10 field, 10 column, and then the new system got 20 columns. So you need to convert the data. Yeah, you need to write some program to convert the data into the new table. Okay, what is the migration class? Data migration is a process. It's a process to or transfer or migrate the data from old system to new system. Okay, so if the user decided that they don't want to do a data conversion, because data conversion process is very tedious work, so you need to make sure the data is correct. You must make sure that uh, the format of the data is correct when you move to the new system. The new system can accept the data. eh? Sometimes the old system, the data is not complete, incomplete data. Then how you want to convert into the new system? There are many issue. Uh, Not to say that difficult, but we can say very difficult. Yeah. So this is I got this experience, very tedious work. Yeah. So you need to do some extra programming work for convert this data. A special program need to be run to convert or migrate this data. Or if their data is all in, let's say the data is not exist, but in a new system, you require that data. Data, for example, data reference, master data, transaction data. So you need to manually enter. Okay. Uh, so maybe this strategy, you do a manual data entry, for example. You propose to the customer all the data conversion need to be done through manual data entry, for example. Manual data entry. Example, image. You need to scan and then you save into the file, to the database. Example, uh, let's say the previous system they don't have imaging system, so you need to scan all the document into the system and save into the specific table or database. Manual data entry include imaging lah, image, film, etc. Okay, what else? I think this is enough. You think about it. You try to search. I got the data. I got the subsection, but I don't want to see my document anymore because this is a critical time for you. I guess you you will do everything. So I like to discuss from the what I like to discuss and to write down here to give your idea direct from my mind. Yeah, not from the document. Okay, this is a project proposed implementation. Draw the diagram infrastructure and then suggest to them uh, to do the security part, deployment strategy, mention them how to deploy the system through pilot or parallel or start from the scratch, and then conduct the change management, conduct the training. Yep, conduct the training, conduct the data conversion. Yeah, and lain-lain. Yeah, lain-lain is others. Lain-lain lah. Okay, don't put lain-lain. This is just ask you to add more. Add more. Okay, and then you go to the project organization structure. I think this is very easy. I don't want to recap again. So you need to provide the organization structure, and then provide the role and responsibility of the team. Okay, so another thing is software project management approach. Okay, so this is another interesting thing, but this is a statement that you need to uh, promise, give some sort like how you convene to the your customer in term of management style, in term of the project management of the project. Yep, how you manage the project. So one of the software project management approach is issue management approach. How you manage the issue. Explain how you manage the issue that might be happen. Okay, how you manage the risk. So we already teach you how to manage the risk. Okay, so list of the risk, and then provide the solution to the risk, contingency plan, how to priority the risk, and so on. Okay, put in this section. And then how you manage the knowledge, how you manage the knowledge, and how you ensure that the knowledge can be disseminated across the team members, not within the project team. You need to disseminate this knowledge to the technical team of the customer. Okay, explain how you hand in the knowledge of the system to the end user. Okay, this one you can take uh, from the proposed implementation. Yeah, so under the change management or under training. Okay, okay, so easy to see the overall table of content. Yeah, okay, software project management, again, approach. So knowledge transfer approach, how you transfer the knowledge. And then quality management approach, how you manage the quality, how you conduct the quality check, and how you manage your version, and so on. So this is under quality management approach. Explain how you conduct the quality checking and quality control. Then explain how you manage uh, how you explain how you conduct quality checking and quality control. Explain how you manage uh, software version, and so on. Okay, training approach. Explain how you conduct a training such as technical training and user training. Okay, Explain how you design your training. Example, the material. Okay, uh, how you design the training material. Is it online, face to face, material, and then the approach, mentor mentee, or uh, face to face. Face to face mean you conduct a class, yeah, etc. Okay, finish chapter 6. Chapter 7, project schedule. So project schedule got two elements. So you need to provide the Gantt chart. Yeah, the Gantt chart presentation is must. Present using the composition diagram. Assign task, define duration, and define start and end date. Okay, this is an example of Gantt chart. Yeah? Explain, explain the Gantt chart. Don't just, don't give the only the Gantt chart and then no explanation. Don't expect that I understand your Gantt chart. So you need to explain it. So section 7.2, the project milestone. Okay, from the extract from the Gantt chart and then summarize the milestone to be delivered for the entire project. So let's say in analysis stage, so what is the milestone? So you deliver the SRS, SDD, etc. Okay, and then project cost, estimate project cost by this category. Yeah? Estimate salary and wages, hardware, software, training, rental, licenses, and so on, and transfer the information, the summary of the information into this table. Okay, categorize the cost. Yeah, let's say the data conversion and data set up effort. Okay, how much you charge. Okay, hardware and software, the list of hardware and software, and the figures. The development of new module, this is an effort. So XY module. Example, yeah. So this is more on this is very related to salary and wages, yeah. Okay. What I mean is related to salary and wages. When you want to calculate the effort need to be done for develop X module, for example. Okay, you need let's say 3 programmer, and then how much the programmer cost. Okay, this is yearly, so monthly how much? So monthly, let's say one programmer you pay them 3,000 ringgit. Yep, 3,000 ringgit time 3% time 12 months, and then you will get the value. Okay, so don't show this calculation in this table. Okay, so you should have your homework, yeah? Your Excel like this one. Okay, you have this Excel to calculate this one. I give you another example. Okay, so this is the detail, yeah. So you have their own. Okay, let's say pengurus project tempoh 30 bulan, 30 months, one person, database administrator, quantity 1, this is software developer 3. So we need them 1.5 month, and then how much the cost? and this is grand total. So this total will summarize in your summary table here. Okay, so under this one. Okay, or let's say you lump sum all the cost for develop X, Y, XX, and ZZ module under one total only. Okay, and then let's say you have licenses, or you sell your product and you customize, is depend on you. Yeah. Transfer of technology and end user training, transfer of technology training, end user training, chain management training. So how much the cost? Okay, let's say you require 5 days for doing the for conducting the transfer of technology. So one day, for example, you charge 3,000. So 5 days, 15,000. Okay. So this is a 15,000 for example. So this is one time, not yearly. Okay, this is one time. Okay. Some of the cost is a yearly cost. Some of the cost is one time cost. So let's say the licenses is a yearly. Okay, it fall under yearly. So if the cost is one time means you buy the server one time only, and then the next year you don't need to buy. If you rent the server, so it fall under yearly or under monthly monthly fees, to be paid to the supplier. Okay, so this is a project cost. uh, Calculate your cost using the Excel. So this Excel you need to attach in your submission of your business proposal, like this one. uh, and then you summarize your project cost in this format. This is an example, don't follow me, but this is, I give you the idea how to come up with the project cost. So this is a final or the total cost for your project proposal. Okay, payment schedule. I think you need to refer to the lab notes. Okay, from this one, okay, you schedule the payments. Yeah? Let's say example, you design a table. So let's say after get the upon receive uh, receive letter of what. Okay, you charge 10%. Okay. So the total of payment schedule should not exceed from the total cost that you uh, budget here. Okay, payment schedule, and lastly the conclusion. Refer to the lab notes how to write the conclusion. Okay, class, that's it. uh, so anything that you don't understand or you need to clarification, write the comment. Write the comment uh, in the comment field, and then if you think that this video is beneficial, press like and share with your friend. Okay, see you later.